Alright, once again, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Ruach HaKodesh, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, salutation to all you men that push in this word in sincerity and in all truth. Right, this is 2019, the year of Karagma, the year of the push of the RFID chip, right? And this is a small piece of GMS Trinidad, come together.
Brother Khan.
Brother Quada, come together, to do a vid and hope that it be edifying to the house of Israel, right? Right? So, basically, the title of this vid is Women Protest Men Shortage, right? Because we see that around the world, women doing peaceful protests that it hardly have men to go around, right? So we just want to bring out a few precepts just to show that all this lining up with the scriptures. You understand? Everything that go on in this world today lining up with the scriptures, and that debunking the fact that men saying that the Bible is a man write it and the Bible is not truth. Right? That debunking that fact, because everything that going on around the world, right, we seeing that it lining up with the scriptures. So I just want to read an article here, right, on News 24. Don't even see it, right? Just to show a little. Right? It says, marry more than one wife or go to jail. Right? Reading on in it, it says the Ethiopian government has reportedly ordered local men to marry more than one wife or risk being sent to jail or prison for life. Right? And that showing you that, because look, reading down here, it says, according to the reports, activists posted a statement allegedly by the government of Eritrea on the internet asking men to marry at least 2 wives due to an acute shortage of men caused by casualties during the civil war with Ethiopia, right? And that is not going on just in that country, right? It's going on all over the world, right? That there is a rampant man shortage, right? Let me just bring another one here, right? Let's bring our next one here. Yeah, it says Leviathan men shortage leave women lost for love, right? You can see here 2 decades after Leviathan shook off Soviet communist rule, the country's women have survived the transition to capitalism better than men. They are better educated and are less likely to die young. But a high male mortality rate means for many women it is hard to find a partner. Right? Yeah, it is hard to find a partner. Give me the Isaiah there.
This is Isaiah 4 verse 1. And it says, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name.
And that is where, when you check it out, that is where it's heading to. You understand? Because in this world there is more woman than man. You understand? Look at how the women begging for men to marry, right? And it's not just they want them to marry for love, right? Because it have a next article, I can't find it right now, but it have a next article where say that basically a shortage of men that even to bring in food stuff into the house hard. You understand? And the women need men. So, and that also debunking the fact where these women who like to say about oh they don't need man, these independent women and them, right? Who like to say that they don't need men, that debunking all here. You understand? Showing that hey, you need a man in the household. You understand? Yeah,
it's also with debunking them women that say hey, it's basically only one man to a woman. You know, which hey, a man could have multiple wives.
Can.
Right? When you check the prophets of old, right? Abraham had multiple wives, King David had multiple wives, Jacob had multiple wives, King Solomon had many wives.
Can.
You know, so, hey, a man could have more than one woman. A woman can't have more than one man.
That's right. Alright? Give me Isaiah 13 and 12.
And this is Isaiah 13, verse 12. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man that's the golden wedge of apparel.
Right. But the scripture say he will make a man more precious than fine gold. Right? And when you check it out, it coming into play. Right? Mainly with the elect, because basically in that days, in the days to come, right, the women will be flocking to the elect. You understand? That is on the earth, because these are the men who will be able to save you women. You feel these so-called gangsters and them who are gun, them wouldn't be able to do shit in them days. You understand? The scripture say that these men will cry like a woman in travail. You understand? There is these so-called gangsters and them, right? Them who can't do shit, right? Is the men, the elect, is the men who will be able to have the spiritual power to rise up against Esau and any danger that come their way. You understand? And you women will be flocking to these men. You understand? The scripture say he will make a man more precious than fine gold, right? And that is the elect, right? Because to go a little deeper, the scripture say that he will try these men, right, through the fire, and they will come out as what? As pure gold. You understand? And now he's saying he's going to make them more precious than fine gold. So that going to the elect is the elect the scripture talking about here.
God.
You understand?
In that time they, you know, the women basically want a man or the Most High. Because the Most High could be dealing with we as the elect, you know. Hey, so like, hey, the Most High could be dealing with the elect, right?
Can.
Right? So basically, hey, these women ain't gonna want basically to deal with these niggas out there, or these so-called gangsters out there. Because basically why? Esau gonna be killing them out, you know. And once the Most High dealing with a man, hey, the Most High be basically with a buckler, with a shield around a man. You know, so basically, hey. And in them time they too, hey, the men of the Lord gonna be eating and be merry. You know, so basically, hey, they with these women, hey, what the scripture say, that we now read in 4 and 1, hey, 7 women shall take hold of a man. You know, and hey, bake bread in one oven. Yeah. Can I check it out now? Yeah, it have a shortage of men, because why? It's basically men is basically going to fight wars and all these things. So, you know, it have a shortage of man.
And not only that, to add to that, with Jake's, because all this pursuing back to the curses too, right? Because the scripture tell you that the Israelites' eyes will be evil towards his own brother. And in the land today, you're seeing Jakes killing Jakes like that. You understand? Just in the last week gone, there are about 2 or 3 fellas from up where I dwell, dead, gunshots. You understand? Jake's eye evil towards his brother right now. So anything a Jake do, right, he could get put on. You understand? And all that pursuing towards the scripture say that the Israelites' blood will run at every street corner. Who does be linemen at the street corners? Jacob's seed. You understand? The Negroes, because it's them you just be seen at the street corners selling weed and all kind of bacchanal with them. You understand? Isaiah 32 and 2.
32.
You understand? Yeah. All these pursuing back to the scriptures, the shortage of men. You understand? Why would a man be more precious than fine gold? Because fine gold is a rare thing right now to find. You understand? Well,
In Isaiah 32 verse 2 it says, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers.
Right? A man will be a hiding place from the wind, right? And a cover from the tempest. That is the destruction to come, right? That is the race wars, right? You women, you proud ass women who bother that all they do need men, right? All they're gonna eat all their words in them days, right? Because all they go see when the Most High start to really put the judgment in full effect, right? And all they start to see how real it is, all they go have a change of mind, but it will be too late. You understand? Because a lot of you women will die because of all their puffed upness and all their proudness, right? Because in Isaiah 1, right, the scripture tell you that the Most High hate proud. You understand? He don't want nothing to do with proud, right? Isaiah 6 and 11. He don't want nothing to do with proud. You understand? And that is the embodiment of you women today. You understand?
Ready?
Yeah.
This is Isaiah 6 and verse 11. It says, then I said, Yahweh, how long? And he answered, until the city be waste without inhabitant, and the house without man, and the land be utterly desolate.
Right? And that is the time that we come into, because the scripture tell you that basically all the young men will die in the wars. You understand?
God.
That is living a city without men. You understand? Because where feel going to happen? Trinidad walking hand in hand with Esau right now, confederate with Esau, right? So when Esau fighting his battles, right? Where thing happening, he coming right here for the young men to come and fight in his war. You understand? He coming right here for the young men to fight in his war. Right? That is basically leaving a city without men to because you women like men to wait on all their hand and foot, everything, all they want man to do. Right? So how are they going to fend in them days? How are they going to survive?
Need a man.
Yeah. Right? Where is he?
Yeah. Verse 12. Then it says, and Yahweh have removed men far away, and there be a great forsaken in the midst of the land.
Right? Yeah. Land without men. Right? And it will have certain men go remain back in. But them manginas and them. You understand? Them what do you call them? Them faggots and them. Right? Yeah. So all the women will be looking and seeking out, trying to seek out the elect. Right? Because all they will realize that is the only way all they could be saved. Because with the scripture say for all the women to be saved is basically humbling all themselves under all their husband. You understand? That is how all they will be saved. Because the same way that the elect gonna be saved, by humbling themselves under their husband, which is Yahweh Shai. You understand? Because he going and save them. And the man now, for you women, in order for it to be saved, is through the man. You understand? Give me the next one in Isaiah 13, 15 to 18.
Okay. Alright, this is Isaiah 13, verse 15. It says, every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Can. You understand? And that is you people all believe in Esau. You understand? Because when Esau going down, a lot of you people who confederate with Esau going down too. Because the scripture say all they will be thrust through by the sword.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that is pursuant to the times of martial law. Martial law, it will have massive deaths. You understand? The scripture say that the cemetery wouldn't even care hold the amount of bodies. You understand? Yeah. It's going to be total madness on this earth.
Total chaos.
Total chaos. You understand?
Go ahead. It says, the children also shall be dashed to pieces before the eyes. The houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Behold, I will store up the meat against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they have not delight in it. And the meat is talking about the Russian, because that is the land that the meat used to dwell in. So they are the meat today.
Can.
The Russians. Right, going on, it says, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on them. They shall have no pity on the fruits of the womb. The eyes shall not spare children.
Because as the scripture say, right, they wouldn't have no pity on the fruit of the womb. But the scripture tell you, woe unto a woman who gives suck in them days. You understand? Which simply showing you that even babies will die.
Gone.
You understand? Even babies. You understand? And that is to show you a world within total chaos. You understand? And that is the destruction that Esau bringing. You understand? Via the Mosai. Because the Mosai bringing that on you, Jakes. Because all they decide to basically build up a brick wall against the word of the Mosai. You understand? Yeah. Or they decide to harden all the ears. Right? The scripture call all the stiff-necked. You know, the scripture say that all they wise to do evil and to do good, all they have no knowledge. Right? So that is why these plagues come in. You understand? And you women who feel all you're untouchable. Right? You women who feel all you're untouchable. Or they will be begging for the protection of men in them days. Just like how these women begging and protesting for men to basically get them pregnant. You understand? Because there is an article there too. Right? The women protesting for men to get them pregnant. You understand? And likewise it will be like that in them days, or they will be begging for the protection of men.
That's right, they can know the place, they can know that there's just but a woman.
Can.
Understand? They ain't gonna be proud and saying that they're fucking independent and saying that they could do this and they could do that on their own. No. They're looking for a strong tower which will be a man in them days.
Because just the other night, right, we was heading to the works and we saw an accident took place, and the woman, she come out she car crying and basically looking for comfort from the man. You understand? So it shows that when great calamity happen, great destruction, you women does go back in all your shell. You understand? It's only Esau have all their proud and puffed up today. But that is why the Most High gonna use the destruction to humble you women and them. You understand? All the women will be humble because of the destruction. The massive body counts, or they will be seeing people starving to death. You understand? Man running in your house just on killing you for food. Right? You woman go be humble in them days.
A lot of them go be raped,
Can.
taken by force.
That the brother now really ravished.
Hmm.
You understand? Because I did a video some months back, right? You women walking the streets with no bra, all of the nipples and things showing, all the breasts, or the vagina, right? Now, when the when the police system fail, when the government fail, right? Because that coming into play, just now it wouldn't have no police service and all them kind of thing. When that fail and the jailers come out, these is men who haven't seen a woman's body in years, right? So when all they're walking with all of their breasts outside and thing, and these men outside watching that, what do you think gonna happen to all them? Right, all they're going to get ravished, and that pertaining right back to the scriptures.
That's right.
You understand? Isaiah 24:6. That pertaining right back to the scriptures.
There you come. This is Isaiah 24 verse 6. It says, therefore had the curse devoured the earth.
Right? And who is the curse? Right? The curse go back to these Edomites and them. Right? They are the curse on the earth. Right? Because everything that come out of them is disease. You understand? They pollute the land. Everything they touch, they just bring death and destruction. You understand? Go on up.
It says, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
Can. You understand? And that is Esau agenda. The Georgia Guidestone. You understand? It say that they want to reduce the population under 5 million or some kind of thing like that. That is billions of people who they want to die. You understand? A few men left.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. Esau is the curse on the earth. He's the one who thinketh mischief. Even he's sleeping and all, and he thinking about mischief. Habakkuk 2:5. Right? Thinking about mischief.
Come.
Right? You people need to wake up and serve Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You understand? Because that is the only means of salvation. That is the only means of a man being saved.
That's right.
It have no other way under heaven that a man could be saved. Right? Only by faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Bashem Makwa Kodash.
Yeah, it says Habakkuk 2 verse 5. It says, yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither kept at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death.
Can. You know the scriptures call them? The scriptures call them death.
And hell.
You understand? Death and hell, the scriptures call the Edomite nation, because they are the curse on the earth. Right? Without them on the earth, right? The earth go good. You understand? They are the ones who set out to change everything that Yahweh Shai set up. Alahayam. Alahayam goes back to the powers, which we know in Revelation, right? It wasn't the supreme God that created the earth and thing. He gave the order to his son. And his son created the 144,000, and they did the creating. But just to go a little deeper, if you build a house and you contract somebody to do that house, right? The person who you contract to build the house, they are not going to get the credit for how beautiful the house look. It's the person who gave the order to build the house. And the supreme God Yahweh is who gave his son the order to create the world and all the creations under heaven. You understand? Give me Genesis 4. Right? So, you know, this is just us bringing out scriptures just to show that, hey, men shortage. in the scriptures, it come into pass. You understand? Even in Trinidad, these Trinidadian women are basically angry with the Venezuelan women, because they see the Venezuelan woman come in here and taking the men. You understand? If it had plenty men to go around, them would not care about the men who go with the Venezuelan and them. But it's because there's a man shortage worldwide. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
4, no? What's that, 1?
11.
Alright. It's Genesis 4 and 11. It says, "And now art thou cursed from the earth, which had opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand."
And when the scripture said, "Now art thou cursed on the earth," it was talking about Cain. Cain was the previous reincarnation of Esau. You understand? Cain was the previous reincarnation of Esau. And what they call Esau, the father of the Edomites, the father of the cursed nation.
God.
You understand? So that is just a precept to come into play to show you that the Edomites are the curse on the earth. You understand? Where?
Verse 13 it says, "And Cain said unto..."
Verse 13, right?
Yeah. "And Cain said unto Yahweh, my..."
Jump to 15.
That's lucky. It says, verse 15, "And the Lord said unto him, Therefore whosoever slayed Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him shall kill him."
Right?
Shall
Now
kill him.
that mark is leprosy. Right? White. Right? Because before Cain, the people on the earth had pigmentation in the skin. You understand? Dark, it was of a dark colored
God.
brown skin.
And the so-called Edomite, you in white, you red.
Can.
That's basically a blood. There are no
No melanin.
No melanin in the skin, so that's basically a blood.
Right?
True.
So before Cain, it was a melanated type of people on the earth. Right? But the Most High took away the melanin from Cain. Right? To show him as the curse on the earth.
That's right.
Right? And in a man's balls bag, there is seeds. Right? There is seeds. So when Cain went on living his life, while after he got cursed from the Most High, he went popping women. Right? He had wives. Right? And that is how these Amalekites and all of them come about. Because the Amalekites is family to the Edomites. Understand? That is why the Most High wanted Saul to destroy all the Amalekites on them. You understand? Because even back then they were cursed. Right? Even back then they were cursed, and now they are cursed. The curse on the earth. And we see in it. You understand? You have anything to add?
No, that is it.
Alright, well, with that, as I say, we just wanted to bring out a few precepts to show that basically what happening in the world is written in the scriptures. You understand? That is to debunk you people who saying that, you know, the scriptures is a lie and the scriptures is not true. Right? Because everything that happening is written in the scriptures. Right? The scriptures say everything that were written aforetime were written for our learning. You understand? So with that, just want to give all praises once again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rukwakadash. Double honors to the apostles, our teachers, men of great wisdom, right? According to the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, right? And we just want to say, until next time, Shalom, peace and blessing to the Archeon worldwide.
Shalom.
Can.